So my name is Ben Davis. My wife is Shelly. I have a son, Connor, who's 11, and my daughter, Harper, who is 9. So I met Shelly in college. Our roommates knew each other. We met on the first day of college there. We go out, we started hanging out. A couple months later, I realized that she's hanging out an awful lot, and some subtle hints that I had evidently missed were dropped, but my roommate clues me in that she likes me. So we get together, get married. Shortly after I get married, I end up getting deployed to Afghanistan. Come back, finish up college. We decide, well, now that college is done, we decide we want to go ahead and start our family. And a little bit later, we have Connor, and a couple years after that, we have Harper. So when we moved back to Broken Arrow, we knew we wanted to find a new church home. After trying here, this felt good. We really enjoyed the people, the energy, and the community, the sense of community that they had. And we kind of knew this is where we wanted to make our church home. So one of the things I really love about the church is our youth group. Teenage years for me were a challenging time, especially in my Christian faith. Parents had gone through a divorce. I was struggling with believing and trusting in God. Our youth department does an amazing job of keeping preteens and teenagers plugged in and growing and keeping them focused on Him. And that's one of those areas where I see that I'm going, that's why we give, is so that they have the opportunity to grow and to learn. Giving to the church, it's gone easier for us as we have gone along, but it wasn't always that way. It took us a while, especially when we first started off, man, we've got too many bills. We can't give 10% to the church. I mean, how can we do that? If we do that, we can't pay for all these bills that we've got coming in or whatever. But we knew we had to do this. So every year, even if when we first started off, we would increase it a little bit. And then we'd increase it the next year a little bit more. And a little bit more the year after that. And we kept doing that until we got to the full tithe. And once you get to the full tithe, it's okay, well now we're doing that. And it's not that is easy, but it becomes, this is our priority. We want to go ahead and do this. And then we look for things to go above and beyond that for offerings. No, I'm not telling any funny stories about my wife, no. I like sleeping in my bed at night.